Hey, what's up, landlords? I just want to quickly share with you some of my online forms that I use with Zoho, and I really don't have any exact, you know, methodology with this. I'm just kind of throwing this out here quickly because I haven't posted anything lately. I've been busy. I'm not giving up. This is something I'm committed to. It's just hard to get the community going and started. It's like a ghost town right now. We got 12 members today, so we're slowly moving in the right direction. But if you guys can help me get the word out, and invite more landlords to get some more life in here, I promise to keep working in the back end and trying to, add more course material and post as much as I can in the community and add value where I can. If you guys have questions, please ask. Maybe we can get some dialogue going. But anyways, first off, I want to show you my personal website. I do the three-part LLC structure, like I said in one of my other videos. I have Gonzalo Consulting, Gonzalo Management, and Gonzalo Holdings. And it's easy for handling mail because I use a virtual office. They get my mail and they scan everything. And I just use one address, so it's basically Gonzalo Management, Consulting, or Holdings, whatever. They all go to the same place, and they scan it all, and I check all the mail in one app on my phone. So it's pretty convenient for me, and I just like it. And I've covered all that in another video. If you're interested in checking that out, you can go back and look at that. But as far as my management company, it's just a basic website. I got a few pictures here, and I list my address. That's the same address I use for all my companies. And I give the hours, and the phone number is a vanity number. I spelled rent with the last four here and also I don't give my email address because I don't want to have a bunch of spam always, coming at me because they have bots scraping these websites and stuff like that. So I use a Zoho form here at the bottom of my website for a contact request. So if somebody wants to reach out to me, they still can, but they have to do it on my terms where I'm in control. It goes back to the ABCs of self-service management, automate, balance, control. And you have to have the ability, belief, and commitment to make this stuff happen because it takes some effort to set it up. And once it's set up, it's kind of set and forget it. So they put in their information in their message and they send it to me. But if you look, I'm like, hey, did you check the FAQs? Because I'm all about trying to get them to self-serve, find the answer on their own. And they can hit submit and it'll email me and my wife and my help email, because ultimately one day I'm going to hand all this off and I want it to run itself. So I make sure the automation built in this goes to everybody that needs to potentially see the message. But anyways, if you go to my communities tab, this is going to break down the three communities where I have rental properties. And if you click on one of them, you can see the FAQ. And these are the FAQs that I've built out so far. You're welcome to take your time and go through everything. Sorry, I got slow internet here. But if you click one of these, it will drop down. Like let's say they want to know the trash and recycling day. Bam. What's the trash and recycling schedule? Here's a link. Everything is set up for them to figure out stuff on their own. And if they have questions, let's say for example they get an HOA violation and they're like, hey, what do I do? And they email me, because the tenants, once they are my active tenants, they know my email. I will click this, copy this, and I will send it to them in an email. And I'm referring them back to the FAQ, so they're always getting in the habit of going here or hearing me refer to it. And as new things come up, like you have a lockout, they have a question about that, the same thing. I'm like, hey, and then as new stuff come up in the future, I'll add it to my FAQ list and just keep growing this and create a system out of it. So if I solve the problem one time, I don't have to keep solving it with each new tenant asking the same question again and again. We just do it one time and I'm done. And the leasing, here's another Zoho form that I use. The first step is to do this it's like a pre-leasing survey, where before I even spend the time and effort to actually start working with people, when I list a rental online, let's say Zillow, and they want to click the tour button, I have a little script that I do, and I copy and paste this link in here. And I say the first step is to complete this, because it's got logic and technology built into it that if people answer correctly and go through all the logic, then I get a notification that this person wants a tour. Most of the time, people will disqualify themselves by saying they're not ready to move in until next month. So one of my requirements is they need to be moving in within the next week or two. And if they click one of the other options, I'm not even going to look at them. They're not worth my time. Or let's say they have an eviction in the past, or they smoke. And if they click anything that doesn't meet my criteria, which is listed here, they probably didn't read it, then I'm just not even going to go talk to them. But right now, I switched over to Zoho Forms, which I'm about to show you. But I used to have a Zoho leasing survey. This was what it was. But due to constraints with the formatting and some of the logic and different things I wanted to do, it wasn't working out for me. So I transitioned and I'm just putting everything into these Zoho forms. Here's the contact request that I mentioned over here at the home page at the bottom. You can embed this into your website, which I did. And did I click on this? Which I did. It's just really slow internet when I'm recording here. Anyways, this is at the bottom of the website. The pre-leasing app, which used to be this, is now this one. And I don't want to take you through everything and click next and everything because it'll be a really long video. But, this goes back to what I was saying. If they click ASAP, okay, they got to put the address in. So let's say it's 12 Street. And then let's say they put, I'm not sure. And let's say they put how serious and put 3, or I'm not sure. I'm already going to tell you right now with the logic that I have built in this, I'm not going to see this person's pre-leasing application because I only want to speak to people, I believe I said it for 5 or above. No, it's above 5. I only want to speak to serious people, and I want them to explain why. And also they need to be ASAP or soon. So if they click anything less than this on the first page, and then as you go through most of it, there's other stuff that's going to eliminate them. I'm not going to go through all that right now. And then here's the rental application, which I've built out. So once they do go through everything, let's say they've seen the property and they completed this, I gave them a time. They went and saw the property and a group showing for like a 30-minute window because I don't let them waste my time. And if they show up or not, let's say they get through all that and they say they want it, they want to apply. I send them this rental application. They go through the whole process of filling all this out. And once they move in, then they have my condition report, which is going to, once they fill this out, when they move in, they'll document the state of the property. They can complete this on the phone and take pictures of any discrepancies, and it uploads it automatically into my Zoho workspace cloud storage. And I'll have a record. They'll get emailed a record. And every year when they renew, I have them recomplete this condition report, and it's for move-ins, move-outs, or renewals. And it's just like a real quick intro of kind of like how I use, technology to my advantage. And I build in these systems that are efficient, and once you set them, it's kind of like forget it, and it's really worth it in the long run. If you're going to be doing something like I always say, the forever difference. If it's worth doing and you're going to do it, you might as well do it right and commit to it forever. So if you're going to be doing something forever, you might as well do it as efficiently as possible. If you're interested in getting some of these forms, Zoho will allow you to use 3 forms, I believe, for free without paying. But if you want to go beyond the 3 form limit, you're going to have to pay $10 a month, and it's $120 a year. And then you'll have more availability of forms and features and stuff, because I can't tell you exactly what they're going to hold back on you. Maybe the storage. Let's say you have your tenants completing this condition report, and they want to upload like a bunch of pictures of some damage somewhere, and it'll block you because you either exceeded the limit of storage or something like that. You'll have to know these limits and only allow the tenant to upload 1 photo per item or something like that. I don't mess with that. It's not worth it to me. I'd rather spend $10 a month and just have it to where like they need to upload more photos, and I'm just gonna have more storage. I'm not gonna mess around with trying to save $10 a month, jump through their hoops. And it gets worse if you try to use other ones. Like I tried SurveyMonkey and Google surveys and stuff like that. Everybody's got some kind of gimmick where you're gonna run into some roadblock and you're like, dang it, and you're gonna have to pay eventually as you grow. I don't mess with that. I just go ahead and buy the first package they offer, the $10 a month one, and just get on with it. If I ever outgrow that one, I'll upgrade from there. But the free versions are really just to give you a trial and see if you like it. I don't think they're meant to be used long term. But if you guys got questions, I hope this is helpful. Let me know. And if you want some of these forms, I'm going to do another video showing you how to make a Zoho account and see if we can have their tech support send you my Zoho forms to your account. And then you don't have to build these. And you could use them as a template if you want to, modify them, or maybe you want to use a different platform that you're comfortable with. Feel free to do that. But I just ask, please don't share and freely give this away. You guys are in the community or somehow associated with me in some way, shape, or form, and I appreciate your attention and you guys working with me. And I just ask that if you could just refer people to do the same thing, and let me also, share it with them that way. So, the effort that I put in seems lucrative and worth it. And, it's pretty satisfying to know when you can help somebody. So I would like to be able to, do that with other people moving forward. And I guess it's just a little only thing I ask, because I give away all this for free anyways. So that's it for now. I appreciate your time. Thank you guys. See you later. Bye. Hey, what's up, landlords? Real quick, I just want to show you a short demo of how to set up a free Zoho account, and explain some of the benefits of using Zoho versus like Google. A lot of people use Google, but it's a great way to separate your personal stuff from your business. And Zoho will offer a whole bunch of different apps and different things that are helpful for your business in one place, so you don't have a bunch of different platforms and tools that all have to interlace, and you'll run into like roadblocks because some things don't line up exactly, like you would hope. So Zoho is all about your business, and they offer a bunch of different apps and suites, from like accounting stuff, creating your own apps, no code. I like their Zoho Vault, or it's Password Keeper, and you could use that for different employees or even include some of your family members in there. They have a phone service, like a virtual phone. They have a calendar, which is good to separate your business calendar from your personal calendars. Like, some people are iPhone users and they don't really use Google, but if you start working with Google, Google will really try to force you to use everything with a Gmail account, and you have to kind of go around, let's say, for example, their forms. You got to go into the setting and make sure it's public, so somebody that doesn't have a Gmail account can still fill it out. But if you're using the paid or the free version, they won't allow non-Google users to upload stuff. Like, let's say, for my case, I have with Zoho, I have eForms, and I use a condition move in, move out form, where the tenants just quickly go through with their phone and just say if something's wrong, they can take a picture, and it automatically uploads to my workspace right here, my Google Drive, or not a Google Drive equivalent, but with Zoho, they call it a work drive. So it's really convenient. Like, they can have any kind of email, and Zoho doesn't care, and it works really nice. They offer a sign feature, just the same thing as Google. They have the Sheets. They have the Writer, which is really clean interface. It's like a Google Docs equivalent. And they have their professional mail, which when you have your phone and your own personal apps, you'll just have like some Zoho apps in there, like your Zoho Mail, which will be easily distinguishable from your personal mail, and then your work email. Invoices, you can use their books. Like, you can really grow your business and thrive. You got the sign, landing page. Yeah, they do some marketing stuff, some websites, surveys. Here's the forms that I like. Whatever. They got a CRM too, which is popular. And this is desk for help desk. Let's say you have a company and there's like issues, they can go submit tickets, and you could outsource this or have employees handling the support tickets. Anyways, you go here, you set up your account. You can do it with a Gmail. If you start out with Gmail, that's what I did. I just created this Gmail account, input my Gmail or whatever email you use. Don't worry, Zoho will allow you to create your own account. You just need a email that you use to start this off. Select your state, and then once you get in there, I think it looks like this. Yeah, they'll say welcome. You'll have your email inbox, and once you have your Zoho, there's two different ways that you can set this up. I would just go with the free option, the easiest way to get started. It's they asked me, hey, what do you want your name to be? And I put Renee G, but it was too short, so I put Renee Gons at zohomail.com. Later, or whenever you want to pay or get to the next level, Zoho will allow you to use your professional domain and use the same inbox, but the difference will be, let's say I want to be Renee at 4delta.com. So this is my account that I first started with, which is just 4delta.com at Gmail. So if I go over to Zoho and I create my account like this, so yeah, it's 4delta.com at Gmail. That's what I'll use to log in, but they'll give you the free one, which you can create. But this is limited because you're not paying for their services. But if you want to add an alias and use your domain, I could make it Renee at 4delta.com, and it will still be this inbox. All this is an email alias, and you can make more. You can have support at 4delta.com and all them forward into this. But that's like getting more advanced and stuff like that. And let's say, for example, leasing at 4delta.com or whatever your company is. But when you set this up, they're going to want to verify text verification. I use my company email, so just something to consider. I don't know if you want to use your personal number to start with, and then later when you get a professional business number, you can change that and update this, and you can add employees and so on and so forth. But once you have your Zoho account set up, you can go to the forms, and you can use this. I think they give you 3 for free in the Zoho forms. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that when you start, if you want to just test it out, you can use 3 Zoho forms for free, and maybe I can share you the ones that I have, share a few with you, and you can test it out and see how you like it and grow from there. If you pay for their Zoho forms, I think it's only like $5-10 a month. For me, it's completely worth it. But at the very least, you'll be able to have 3 that you can test out, and you'll see how versatile it is compared to Google Forms. Google Forms is very limited with the customization. They also have if you want to upload pictures, or whoever's filling it out wants to upload any type of document. Let's say you're doing a rental application. You want people to upload documents, proof of their income, and let's say their driver's license, stuff like that. They're going to force them to have a Gmail account, and not everybody has a Gmail account. But if you use Zoho Forms, no matter who they are, they'll allow them to upload documents. So yeah, it's already, oh, if I click subscription, maybe it'll tell you the amounts. It's not much. It'll be a business expense. And for me, it's really worth it because I use a contact form that I embed into my website and other things. Because on my website, I don't like to give my email address and my number if I don't have to, but I want the tenants to be able to reach out to me. The reason why I don't want to post that up online is because they have bots that are always scraping the internet, and you'll get a bunch of spam, a bunch of people trying to call you and sell info. But if you have like one of these like contact forms where it's like fill in your name, your email, your number, and write your message, that's a little bit of a obstacle that, you know, people kind of don't want to do. But some people will still do it. Hey, I got this to sell, and they'll fill it all out and write up this thing, and you just delete that. But I don't know, just little things that I've learned over the years. Zoho Forms, 4 easy steps. The basic's $120 a year. So if you divide that by 12, it's not much. What is this? It's $10 a month for the standard. And they give you the storage and everything, but that's it. I hope this is helpful for you guys. Let me know, because I'm working with their support, and if you give me your Zoho account that you end up setting up, I can tell the Zoho support on the forms to send from the back end. I'll share my forms with you that I've already built that you don't have to worry about, and then you just, you know, start off with what I have. Maybe you can edit if you want to, or use it as a template and, you know, make your own. But I think it's worth a shot to test it out. Like anything in life, you know, don't just take my word with it. Test it out and see if it's a good fit for you, and if you like it, keep it. If not, you get rid of it. All right, guys, that's it. See you later.